So I have only about a half hour. Let's go thrifting and see what we can find. We're focusing on cherry picking method, only the new inventory. Okay, so let's get in. Here I'm looking for the which tags are the newest. So check the date. This way you'll know how to find the newest inventory, and you can then focus on only that color, which I would say it's essential if you have limited time or if you're frequently shopping in the place, so you don't have to go over million items. You just look for the new items and you check if there's anything worth picking up. And interesting thing is that a lot of times the new items will be kind of hanging in batches. So they will be right next to each other and you'll kind of see them throughout the rack. And you can then just check each item. I don't know why I spent so much. Oh, I thought it was probably Skims, but it wasn't. Spend a while there. You know, sometimes I still look at pattern. You still have to look for whatever you have like a little feeling about, I would say, gut feeling. Like I knew this was Lily just looking at the print. And so you still have to be aware of other items, and I wanted to get it, but it was very overpriced, so I left it behind. This thrift store has a lot of Lily Pulitzer, but a lot of times it's overpriced. And some other brands, a lot of times if something is new with the tag, it will be way overpriced. It's funny because sometimes they price it for more than what it costs to get it brand new in regular stores. So, yeah. Does that happen to your thrift stores? Do they overpriced items, or do they have just like flat price for everything? Not finding a whole lot. The other item, I think it was Kalia, which can perform okay, but at that day I was focusing on only items that will be quick flips or very high resale value. This one was Acris Punto, which I left all of those pants behind, and later I kind of regretted because comps look pretty bad. But I have to say, I recently at the bins purchased a pair of this brand pants, which this brand used to do really, really good for me before. And this pair of pants was sold and returned 3 times within a month. So if you price them low, they will sell. I mean, it was returned. Eventually it sold, but the interest, that's what I'm talking about. There's people looking for it. So if you don't overprice it, it will sell. So Acris Punto or Acris are still doing pretty good, although comps look bad. But from my experience here, I see that it has been selling over and over. So I guess it's also kind of seasonal. Here I found figs, but I believe they were overpriced too, so I later left them behind. Like I said, at that time I had a lot of inventory, so I didn't really need just things. I needed like special items that would either sell for a lot or would sell very, very fast. So that's what I was doing. That's when I feel like cherry picking method is working the best, when you just adding to your inventory. Not if you need to source a ton of items. If you need to source a lot of items, the best place to be is at the bins. because since your cost of good will be so low, you can pick up then the $25 sale items. This store had a lot of gowns. But this one I thought it might have been Lily, but it wasn't. Obviously we are looking for some vintage, some whimsical, some silk gowns. And this store had a lot of brand new tag gowns, but unfortunately they priced them really high. I mean, it would have been worth it to get it for yourself maybe, but they were like priced much higher than any other dresses, so it is not worth reselling. But yeah, they were brand new with tags. Those are like all the Dillard's gowns that cost like $200-$300, but they were selling them, some of them for like $30. This look interesting, kind of vibrant print, reminds me of Farm Rio. And we just keep searching. Oh, those who are made well, which I personally love wearing those shoes, the wooden clog kind of slip-on sandals, but I left them behind. I don't really like selling shoes, and they didn't fit me, but they can be okay. This is the highlight, guys. This item was just hanging there, and it was actually sold immediately for over $100. This is silk gown, Y2K era, but yes, this